Good evening, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to welcome faculty members, graduates, their families and friends, and everyone in this hall this evening. I landed in Cairo on the 19th of January, 2017, after an arduous journey from Sana'a, where I lived, to go by road to Aden in order to catch my flight to Cairo. When I arrived at AUC the next day for orientation, I was without exaggeration mesmerized by the beauty of the surroundings. During the tour of the campus, I remember asking the librarian whether I could borrow any book I wished to have. Her answer was that I could actually borrow 20 books at a time. This made me gasp in anticipation. I stood in the middle of the plaza asking myself whether I was dreaming or whether it was a dream come true. That here I was at this prestigious university after receiving a scholarship from Al Ghurair Foundation for Education, who made all of this possible. Due to the security situation back home, my last year in my undergraduate degree was very challenging, involving a lot of self-study. I kept asking myself, what if I was not up to the level of the program here? What if I couldn't make it after all? Thus, with great trepidation, I started my courses in engineering. I went to my first class, imagining a professor wearing a big hat with a stick in his hand, waiting to pounce on the offenders who didn't submit the assignments on time. This preconception was dispelled the moment I met one of my most humorous professors. Lectures were full of fun as he gave his down-to-earth examples of complex engineering concepts. I will also never forget the humane approach of some of my professors who supported me beyond their office hours whenever I needed some help to bridge some of the gaps in my undergraduate degree. I remember the many tears I shed in the lab, struggling to meet demanding deadlines. Yet I also remember the warmth and support of friends and colleagues who made it bearable and memorable. The girl who stands here before you today is certainly not the girl who came to AUC 2 years ago. AUC has opened up a whole vista that I could look through and learn extramurally within the campus. Meeting industry professionals through the Career Center or taking on work-study positions, for instance, has prepared me and exposed me to the professional world. Studying at AUC has also given me the opportunity to indulge in my passion for literature and writing. I participated in several literary events, as well as contributing to student publications in the university. When the world of numbers and curves became overwhelming at times, it was a catharsis for me to be involved in that other romantic world of imagination, taking me back sometimes to the Egypt of Najib Mahfoud, Tawfiq al-Hakim, and other great Egyptian and Arab writers. My attending talks on different subjects, be it philosophy or politics, to say the least, has aided in my intellectual growth. Coming from a war-torn country, I could never look at university studies as a purely academic affair to qualify me in my chosen field per se, but it is more of a comprehensive learning experience to prepare me to face the challenges faced by our generation in the Arab region. My 2 years at AUC have taught me valuable life lessons which I would like to share with you here today. Please do not get stranded in the lab forever, nor sit behind your laptops 24/7. Do get out of your comfort zone and explore everything you can find in this campus, which is a microcosm of the world outside. Education goes way beyond qualification. Education is about being sensitive to the world around us, for our generation should be torchbearers and agents of change in our countries. At AUC, I met some students who were doing some vital research and were at the same time extremely sensitive to the needs of our societies. They made me so hopeful about the future of development in our countries. Also, please do not forget your families and social support. Those who were there for you in all of your ups and downs. Please do not forget them amidst your busy academic pursuits. No matter what I say, I cannot give enough credit to this wonderful university that has been a home to me for 2 years. It had become quite a trend to fall asleep late at night on the university bus and suddenly waking up with a jolt when the driver asks, "So at which stop are you getting off?" It makes me so sad to part from AUC, but it gives me comfort to know that I could still partake from its generous facilities as an alumna. Well, I am still here, living from day to day, and I do not know what the future will bring, but being at AUC has made me much more optimistic about it. Thank you.